Get into character. What'd I tell y'all? I said this is a perfect mold. And Hasbro thinks so too. So much that they're packing 2 of them in the same box for you for $48 almost. Welcome Mechalites to another Toy Talk. Beatrix, chill out. We gotta have another cat in today's video because she won't be quiet. She's still gonna be a little talkative probably. Welcome to another Toy Talk Tuesday. We've got a lot of cool stuff that came out this last week. Well, not came out, but you know, teased, put out on websites, able to click, pre-order, purchase, all that jazz. Starting off, Transformers. It looks like, oh my goodness, it looks like Hasbro's kind of showing off what the next little phase for the Transformers is going to be after War for Cybertron. And it looks like it's this golden disc collection. The first ones they've announced, we might have to put a cat down real quick. We're free of the cats now. But this 2-pack that's coming out, it's part of this golden disc collection, and it's another reimagining of Beast Wars we're getting once again, and I have no problems with that whatsoever. Most people that know me know Beast Wars is superior to me when it comes to Transformers media. But what they're doing is, and I believe it was the end of season 1 or in the middle of season 2 or something, they had the aliens come into the show and their little special goo stuff, not goo, it was, what was it, an explosion of some sorts? They got enhanced by these beams and everyone had transmetal forms and they got their little upgrades from that. And it looks like they're using this as an excuse to give us more cool repaints of guys we've already gotten that weren't ever in Beast Wars. I have zero problems with this, especially when they're starting off with hover repaints. I almost said remolds or repolds. I don't know why my tongue did that. But we're getting it. Amazing. They've also teased that the next one should be a Wheeljack variant of some sort. I don't know if he's going to be double carded with someone else as well, like this one is. I don't know if these characters already exist, but the 2 people in the pack we're getting is Road Ranger and Puffer. I'm very excited for this because when these are all leaked, unfortunately, and the hype kind of got killed from this being announced, these are the 2 like recolors that I like the most. The color schemes on them looked wonderful, so I'm happy we're getting both of these in a double pack. The packaging on it makes it seem like there's gonna, although their boxes together are gonna form a singular golden disc. I thought you had to collect them all to get like a little actual like War for Cybertron size one, but I also forgot, I believe you get one with the Arc, so we're probably not going to get that at all, unfortunately. But it looks like, you know, you get all 4 boxes and you will be able to have the big box art complete with the golden disc. Nothing spectacular to me, really. I'm sure for collectors, someone's going to want all that on their shelf, but I like to play with my toys, man. That box isn't really going to do much for me. It looks like the earlier teased stuff that we were getting for Pterosaur might be in one of these 2-packs, so I'm very excited to get that because I need my nightmare fuel to come back in plastic form for me. If anyone has watched Beast Wars, you're probably terrified of every time Pterosaur had to say terrorize. It sounded like he was screaming eternally, and it was just simply painful for him to transform, like he just ran out of his transformation fluid, and now it's just existence is pain. I relate to him a lot, so that's why I want the figure. Moving on. These guys are on Amazon right now. They were on Pulse as well, but you know, of course, with that premium Pulse BS, it sold out pretty much immediately once it got out to the common folks like me. But, you know, it's still on Amazon. I was able to get my order in. It looks like the rest of them from this collection will also be there. So, you know, gotta give Jeff Bezos some of that paycheck, unfortunately. Moving on. Moving on to some Mezco. Earlier, I believe it was during the summer, we got teased that we were going to be getting a 1/12 collective Spider-Man 2099. This was the main reason why when I saw the new retro-carded Spider-Man 2099 in person, I was like, pass, I'm waiting for Mezco to drop theirs, because I don't see the purpose of me dropping 25 on this one. That's a third of the payment for Mezco's, you know? But he was out, I think he went out this Monday or Tuesday. The pre-orders Sorry, I got neighbors yelling today. Jeez. Fresh cut. Cut. Anyways, the pre-orders for this bad boy went up around last Monday, I believe, or Tuesday. I could be mistaken. He was up for a while. You know, everyone in the Mezco community likes to build fake FOMO to make you panic buy stuff, and then they hoard it and then try to resell it to you for 100%. But it was up for a while. I think it was on pre-order for about like a good 4 days before it finally sold out. Well, not sold out, but went to the wait list and everything. Big Bad already has it on theirs. Mezco started at it with $90, but Big Bad already has it up to $120, I believe. So, who knows how those aftermarket prices are going to be. I was able to reserve one for myself, thankfully. He looks really cool. He comes with an awesome, like, half unmasked head with, like, the mouth open, his little fangs, because, he's, like, the more gnarly version of Spider-Man, where he's, like, mutated, and he gets, like, some other, like, crazy or creepy stuff with it. He's got his claw hands, too. He comes with some fun web accessories. And it looks like also his little web cape has some wiring in it, so you can be able to pose that around however you want. Really excited for this guy. It's kind of tempting me to maybe want to get the Mezco Batman Beyond, even though I really don't like the design of him that much on there. But, man, these two together would look awesome together because they're like my futuristic childhood favorites. My goodness. On top of that, Mezco's also having their little convention happening this Friday through Sunday. They just put out the news today, well, yesterday, if you're watching this on Tuesday, because I'm filming this on Monday night. I had to wait for all the toy news to really trickle out before I wanted to shoot this. But it looks like they're only going to be doing one thing that's going to be going up for order, and the rest of it's going to be a bunch of reveals. I think I saw like 9 or 10, and a lot of those little like scavenger hunty type contests that they like to do for like their fans to get. So there'll be some fun activities for you to do. Even though there's no convention, you'll still feel like you're being a part of the community and doing stuff with them all. I have no idea what the reveal could be, what we're going to be having out, if it's going to be shipping immediately, if it's going to be a pre-order. But fingers crossed for some dope Rumble Society stuff, even though I'm broke as hell right now. Another thing that got a little leaked today was some of the exclusive Black Series GameStop gaming greats. A Republic clone Commando. Ooh! Beatrix did a ooh with me. Get down from the TV. Nah. No, baby. No. Republic Commandos, my bread and butter, man. I'm always excited whenever I see them in any form of media, even though they're like always just there for a little fan service and really don't do much besides that. I think they only had like really one full Clone Wars episode with them, really, now that I'm thinking about it. But this one's a nameless one. He's just got some like red side paint on him. He's got the iconic little blaster. He's got the backpack. He's got the sweet helmet with the visor. I don't know how many more they're going to be doing, but you know, Hasbro, once they do a mold, they're going to keep milking it and just adding new paint to it. So, you know, if we can get a whole Republic Commandos, what was it, Echo Squad from the game? That'd be a sweet wave. I don't really buy Black Series that much. I just get a couple Mandos I like because they have cool helmets. But, you know, that's the whole reason why I'd be getting these clone commanders, because they have really cool helmets. Oh my god. Some images the whole time while I'm talking about them right here. I'm trying to stay in this corner this time, so I'm not always in here and blocking all the photos, and I'm talking and there's just all in front of me. And okay, yeah, we're trying to be more professional here, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I might be lying. I get too in the moment and I'm like talking and walking, and there's like a whole lamp right here I gotta not bump into. It's a lot of pressure. I just scared the crap out of Beatrix doing that. Moving on. Another cool thing we're having with action figures, to my knowledge, this is a brand new company and IP, Invincible Toys. They just put out a Kickstarter. As of now, it has 26 days to go before you have to back it if you want. But they're this sweet line of 1/12 scale, you know, my bread and butter, futuristic, more of my bread and butter, combat soldier variants, more of my bread and butter, And it's just all these really cool designs of just rule of cool stuff, to be honest, man. It's we've got futuristic samurais, cowboys, it's hard. I mean, there's even centurions. Like, you can have futuristic Leonidas 300 stuff going on if you want. And with Cosmic Legions, you know, right around the corner. Don't buy these on Big Bad, you know, because they're charging you $50, I think, or $40, no, $50 for them a pop. Or you can just, you know, directly support the people making them and get the Kickstarter, and they're just $35 a pop. So, I wasn't ever good at math, but, you know, do the math, y'all. You're saving some money there, at least 15 before tax. I don't know if they tax you on Kickstarter. I've never done one. I was going to do the Kickstarter spawn, and I decided to do it like a day before it was going to end, and for whatever reason, they just kept declining me as if it was already done. I don't know what was up with that. That was going to be my cherry pop of Kickstarter, but, you know, they didn't, so I'm still a Kickstarter virgin. This might be my first dive into it, though. We'll see. But these are really cool. They're all modular. They come with helmets you can swap, like armor on the arms and legs, different weapons for each one of them. The cowboy looks like he comes with a freaking wired cloak. Whew, I need some futuristic Clint Eastwood right now. I needed that yesterday. Each of them are supposed to have 30 points of articulation. We've got the cowboy, the samurai-looking warrior, the Spartan, a ranger that's in camo, what should we call it? And like this Black Panther-looking Wakanda guard, he looks really sweet. And all of these guys, you know, they can just fit on any of your 112 displays. Your little Fortnite figures, put them in there. Your G.I. Joes, put them in there. Whatever you want. I don't have to tell you guys be creative. These are just cool toys. I'm throwing them at you. There's even more figures that have not even been announced yet, and they're going to be showing them off as stretch goals get released. So, you know, they might have not even shown us all the cool stuff. The one that was like with the hidden image seemed like he had some really big battle axe or mace of some sort. So I can't wait. I just can't. It's a lot of excitement. I saw it on Big Bad when it just popped up, and I was like, this is cool. Then did some research, and someone else found me a link to just their Kickstarter, and boom, here we are. I'm sorry, y'all. This hair just keeps getting in my forehead, and I don't like it touching me all the time. Ooh, I'm never going to tell my girl to get bangs ever again. I understand the torture. Invincible toys on Kickstarter. 26 days you have to pre-order them. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. So, we talked about Super 7 last week with their 2001 Space Odyssey reveals. They're out now. They've been teased. We have all the solicitations, and everything I predicted came true. Manifesto! We're getting, I believe they were called the Moon Worshippers or Moon Watchers, but you know, the monkey men. They come just by themselves with a little bone and I think a rock or something as an accessory, and they also come packed in with the obelisk behind them. And I was like, that's interesting, because that's a pretty big brick of plastic, and I don't think those would fit in the normal Super 7 Ultimates boxes. Well, they've changed the boxes. They're in these nice, real cool, slim looking new boxes. It's just enough to just have the character in there, a little bit of their accessories, and that's it. These are all good enough looking where I might be like, oh, I might want to keep these ones in the box because the presentation for it is very beautiful. We're also getting 3 different astronaut suits with their various unmasked faces from the movies. They all come with different accessories, all relevant stuff to the movies. One of them had like a little computer, another one had like a little like briefcase thing and whatnot. I don't remember all the little accessories, but I will have all the images right here, so you don't have to rely on me to tell you the horse's mouth. You can just look at the horse's pictures instead. But really cool. They're all the standard Ultimates price. There's no price increase with the new box designs or anything like that. If anything, they're probably doing the Hasbro route where they're trying to like save on like the plastic and the packaging for everything. Because if you look at the new Transformers. Hold on. All the new Kingdom figures are like this. You can only just see just one bit in there. And they seem to be doing that for the new Fortnite line that they're going to be dropping. It's basically just a small little window for you to just see the character, and that's about it. I ain't gonna front. I have the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Handbook, and the Monster's Manual, and I still don't know that much about Dungeons and Dragons. It was something I tried to do during quarantine with some friends. Well, right before quarantine, actually. Quarantine ended up ruining it. But because I like to write, my friends were like, "Oh, Jay, you should be the DM." And I was like, "Oh no, my anxiety's kicking in." We weren't really able to do much of it. It seemed very interesting and fun. It's just something I don't think I should have been tackling as a DM right away. I think I should have been a player in someone else's game and then learned a bit from there, because if someone asked to do a fireball, I'd be like, "Well, I don't know what that's about to do. This feels like homework right now and studying and notes, and I got textbooks in front of me." But NECA is now doing Dungeons & Dragons figures. Wasn't that a great segue, y'all? Damn, I'm good at this. They're getting the, what's his name? Shamagadu! Warduke and Grimsword. And just based on my childhood television watching of cartoons, I can kind of come to the conclusion that Warduke is potentially a good guy, and Grimsword is definitely a bad guy. They're really awesomely designed. I can't really speak much on the accuracy for them, but these guys would look awesome on a Mythic Legion shelf, you know? I'm more wanting Warduke more than Grimsword. I don't really like this weird, like, snake thing Grimsword. I don't like this weird, like, snake thing Grimsword has going around his chest. But Warduke looks pretty sweet to me. I like his helmet design. I like the little barbarian-looking straps he's got all over him. Just a lot of fun character on these guys. They're out for pre-order now. They should be hitting shelves like everything else. And right now they're like, I think $35 to get them for pre-order probably. You know, Big Bad, they like to put up the prices all the time. But they should be coming out March 2022. So I guess that's when you should start hunting in the Target sections to go find them. Let me tell y'all something. Mafex stay killing it. That's all they do. Kill it. That's all they know how to do, is just kill it. They released this week solicitations for an animated Batman Adventures Joker. Killing me, y'all. Killing me. Because of this, I had to go and pre-ordered the animated one as well, because I was like, well, I can't just have Joker, I'm going to need that Batman too as well. Like, what would I be thinking, denying myself from that? But really cool. He doesn't come with that many accessories. He just has a little switchblade, a wallet, some money to come out of it, and a paper airplane piece of money as well. I think it's referencing, what was it, the Joker and His Millions episode, when he got tricked by one of his rivals to think he was a millionaire, and he ended up just getting in debt with the IRS the whole time. He looks great. The head sculpts on him are amazing. You know the articulation's going to be great. He's going to look great on the shelf next to Batman. But after seeing this solicitation, my head just blew up, because now all I can think of is, well, what other figures are we going to get from Mafex for the animated series? We've already got Batman and Joker, so the pipeline next for me, I'd assume, is either going to be a Robin, or a Harley Quinn, or a Catwoman, potentially. But after that, you know, who's telling them to stop? We could get Poison Ivy. We could get Mr. Freeze. We could get Two-Face. We could get Clayface. We could get... who else has face? Killer Croc! It's... the possibilities are endless, y'all. Mafex does a whole animated line. I'm buying every single one of them. But please, y'all, for the love of God, just give me Batman Beyond. That's all I need from you. I'll sell my firstborn child for that shit. Like, come on, y'all. Manifesto. Give me a Mafex Batman Beyond by 2022. At least put the solicitation out there, because I know it's going to get delayed probably by a year, but I need that. McFarlane, he sucks. He can't make a good one. Mezco, it's not faithful. You guys will bust it out for me. Please. Sorry, I got a little emotional there. On top of that, speaking of black-suited baddies, we also got a solicitation for Black Suit Spider-Man from Mafex. Whoo! He's got the iconic blue feet from the comics, looking screen or page accurate. He comes with a little web backpack. And for whatever reason, they denied Carnage of this, but he has the nice unmasked Tindril neckhead as well. And he's got that nice little Peter Parker upset edgy scruff on the sides there too. I dig that a lot. He's going to be super posable. Can't wait to get this one in hand. I unfortunately missed out on the pre-order for the Ben Reilly, but you can get both of these guys on HobbyLink Japan right now for I think about 80 or 85 right now. Don't buy them on Big Bad. You're going to be paying $105, and that's what you could just be paying all together after shipping all with them together. Like, come on, y'all. I'm trying to save y'all some money. We're all struggling collectors out here. Whew. A lot of pre-orders, a lot of money being spent in 2022. Good luck, y'all, with all that. My goodness. For my Transformers fans, I got to give a shout out to my boy Ramiz for this one. He kind of peeped and told me these Mega Construx figures. You know, Mega Blocks that everyone used to crap on back in the day because you wanted Legos instead. Scale wonderfully with War for Cybertron Transformers. Here's a sniper using Cliff Jumper as cover to snipe. Great fun stuff. Always trying to help people out with making their collections look cooler and their shelves pop a lot more. Because, I mean, that's really what we're all here for, right? Unless you're an in-box collector. And I don't know why you're on this channel if that's the case, bro, because all I do is talk about articulation. I'm sorry, I'm being toxic now. I have to stop because that's my actual outro all the time. I don't have Toxie with me, so I don't have anything green near me. Oh, here we go. Alright, y'all. Don't be toxic. It's just plastic. I should be cracking out a review soon. Probably come out this week. I filmed it a while ago, but I've just been in the dump, so I just didn't want to be on the computer looking like Coraline's dad crunched over editing all night. But I should crack it out after I have the motivation to do this because I'm forced to do this every Tuesday morning or it's my booty. Well, it's not really my butt, but you know, I'm just going to dog myself mentally because I didn't do it. It's like, Jay, it's Toy Talk Tuesday. But I haven't messed up, so we're good. I'm rambling. Cut! That's how much I grew when that Mayfix news dropped.